Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, November 17th. And we've got some pretty exciting weather across the upper Midwest and Great Lakes here over the next 7 days. For this morning, though, fog will give way to sunshine. It'll be breezy with highs in the low to mid 60s, winds about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Could see some gusts up to 30. And then for tomorrow, it'll be windy with sunshine in the morning. That'll give way to afternoon clouds. We'll have high temperatures in the mid 60s, possibly around 70 degrees in some of the southern locations. And we expect an area line of showers and maybe even a couple of thunderstorms to move through the area as a cold front approaches. And then behind that system, windy and colder with snow showers over the weekend. Right now, we don't expect a lot of snow, but certainly some areas could get a dusting to whiten up the ground a little bit. And then we're going to watch a more important system for later next week that could bring us some significant rain or maybe some accumulating snow. And again, we could have a white Thanksgiving with leftover snow showers. And again, some areas could see several inches of snow if some of the models are correct, but these models have been flip-flopping. And so until we get into Monday, not just take it with a grain of salt, but certainly that's on the cards, or those cards are on the table here as we get into the middle of next week. As far as around the area yesterday, the highest temperature was 56 degrees down in Jasper, and the low was 1 Celsius at St. Thomas, where they picked up a trace of precipitation as well. Again, fog out there this morning, so do be careful on the roadways. And you can see we're 11.6 degrees above normal per day for the month, so a very, very warm start to the month of November, but we're going to change that around here over the coming days. You can see our normal high is 47, the normal low is 30, and out there this morning when I came in, you can see plenty of fog out there, so again, do be careful on the roadways going to school or to work this morning. Temperatures around the area this morning mainly in the mid-30s to low 40s, coldest spots down in southeast lower Michigan and over at Newaygo, where it's 34 degrees. If we look at the low-level wind field across the U.S., you can see a lot of circulation out to the west, and all this activity is going to combine into one storm as we get over Colorado, and that's going to move towards the central portions of the UP, maybe the western sections of the UP. And again, that's going to be a pretty significant storm. Again, we got all the ingredients. We got, look at this cold air coming down from northern Canada. And that's going to get entrained to the system. So if you're in parts of South Dakota, Minnesota, you're going to get clobbered with some snow, especially across the north central portions of Minnesota into the Arrowhead area. And you can see on this morning's weather map a number of low pressure systems. They're going to combine into one main center and then move off to the northeast. And by tomorrow, you can see that very heavy swath of snow again across parts of South Dakota into Minnesota. That looks like the epicenter. Some areas there could get 12 to as much as 18 inches of snow. And you can see it looks like it's going to be just north of the Twin Cities, but certainly you're close enough to want to keep an eye on it, and we'll show you the why here in just a moment. But again, for us, it'll be warm with a chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm, and then by Saturday, that system moves off into Ontario. The cold front will be well through the area, and that's going to usher in some lake effect clouds, lake effect rain and snow showers across the UP and into lower Michigan and in the lee of the lakes. If we look at the next shot, you can see the accumulating snowfall predicted. This is off the Canadian model. You can see 12 to 18 inches. There's pretty good support also with the GFS and with the European model as far as this area picking up heavy snow. And if we look at temperatures here, meanwhile back at the Bat Cave in Michigan, while they're getting the snow off to our northwest, we're going to be enjoying plenty of 60-degree temperatures, maybe even 70 degrees across parts of southeast lower Michigan. And if we look at the precipitation over the next 7 days, notice a very heavy precipitation off to the northwest and also across southern lower Michigan. And if we go to the forecast for day 6, day 7, which will be next late Wednesday into Thursday, you can see the system we're going to be watching coming out of the west. And again, that could produce a pretty good amount of snowfall if it is in the form of snow. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on where that track is, where the rain snow line is. But again, certainly the cards are on the table for a potential white Thanksgiving as we move forward. And also part of this storm is going to be the winds. Looks like the northeastern portions of the lower peninsula could see wind gusts of 35 to 40 miles per hour as we, for both really for Friday night and then again for Saturday night, as that really push of cold air comes into the area. And again, that'll disperse the snow showers across much of the Great Lakes. And thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day. Enjoy these next couple of days because it's going to change. And 73s to all.